बिल विड्रॉ करचें म्हणून तशें दुसरे कडेन ताणें हट्ट धरलो म्हणून ती बिल पास जाली. जर हट्ट धरूंक नाशिल्लो जाल्यार ती बिलां विड्रॉ करपाचीच आशिल्ली. आता सेकंड बिल लास्ट बिल आमी केला जे एबेंडन्ड प्रॉपर्टीज नाजाल्यार आवय बापूय नाशिल्ल्यो प्रॉपर्टीज ह्यो सरकार एक्वायर करतले म्हणटा ते. हे हातून कितें जाता इंटेन्शन कितेंय बरें आसूं पूण एबेंडन ताचें डेफिनेशन कितें जे बाब काल्लू चालू दिसान थंय विचारलें तेंचें. दुसरें कितें जाता की मनीस थोडे लोक आहात की जॉयंट प्रॉपर्टी आसता तो तातूंत एक हेर आसता ते म्हणजे प्रॉपर्टी खंय आहा ती खबर ना. तिसऱ्याक खबर आहा की ताका खबर ना म्हणून तो वता आनी सरकाराक सांगता इक्वायर करूं येता कितें बेसीक कितें आहा कायदो जेन्ना करता तेन्ना कायद्यान पळवाटी कश्यो आहा त्यो बंद करप हे आमचें कर्तव्य जाता. सो आमी सांगप आसता नेगेटिव्हच पॉझिटिव्ह. मुखेलमंत्री जे म्हणटा पळय की सरकाराचे प्रशंसा कर सरकाराची एटलिस्ट बरें म्हणा की आमी हे हाडले म्हणून ते बरें म्हणपाक आमी येवंक ना हांगा. आमी सांगूंक आयल्या की कशी पळवाट आसा जो कायद्याचो दुरुपयोग जातलो आनी ते जावचो न्ही ताचे खातीर कितें करप हे आमचें हें आसता कर्तव्य आसता. वी आर नॉट सपोज टू गो टू सी दॅट ओके एप्रिशिएट द गव्हर्नमेंट फॉर वॉट इट हॅज डन. दॅट्स नॉट अवर जॉब. अवर जॉब इज टू फायंड फॉल्ट्स विथ वॉट कॅन बी मिसयुज्ड एज अ मॅटर ऑफ लॉ. So that is what we have tried to do. Some of it has एक तुम्ही सगळ्यांनी आमकांय तशें क्रेडीट दिवंक जाय की 7 जाण आसून आमी एक बिल आनी ह्या असेंब्लीन ते विड्रॉ म्हणून ती वस्तूच ना. सिलेक्ट कमिटी म्हणून ती वस्तूच ना. ते कशेंच चिंतून तयार जाता ताका स्पिडीन ते बिलां पास करता. सो ही बिलां अशी खूब म्हाका दिसता सरकाराक तकली लावंक जाय की ताका लॉंग टर्म इम्प्लिकेशन आसा आनी लॉंग टर्म इम्प्लिकेशन सरकारी लँड ग्रॅब जावंक जाय हे आमी सांगला ते तकलेन धरून जाय अशें.
अनेक बिल पास जाला तो म्हणजे मायनिंग स्टॅम्प ड्युटी.
स्टॅम्प ड्युटीचे पळय स्टॅम्प ड्युटीचे तांणी आतां मायनिंग लीज केल्या. आमचें मत अशें आशिल्लें की स्टॅम्प ड्युटी तुमी आतां कशें दवरतात जें कितें आशिल्लें तें बिफोर ऑक्शन करूंक जाय आशिल्लें न्ही. ऑक्शन केलें तांकां ऑक्शन आतां कोणाक अलॉट जालें आनी मागीर तुमी तांकां लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड चेंज करतात. सो हातून अर्थ कितें जालो अरे जें कितें ऑक्शनाचे पयलीं कायदो फिक्स करूंक जाय आशिल्लो न्ही. एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ वीच एवरीबडी हॅड अ चान्स कम्पीट. आतां तुमी ऑक्शन कोणाक दितकर ताजे DRP should be changing. In any case 15% जे आहा ते तूं 6% करता. So there is loss of revenue. So when there is a very clear loss of revenue, why we should support? That is why we went for division and tried to show who is doing loss in the government.
So
Favoritism asung shakta, there can be vested interest, there can be anything. But the fact is that the government in the bill is agreeing that there is loss of revenue.
पॉवर डिमांडाचे
ताणे आपले व्याख्यान सांगले समर्थ श्लोक सांगलो आणि सगळे पिपऱ्यो खाल्यो चोकऱ्यो खाल्यो आणि आम्ही आता घरा वता.
चलो
चले बाबा वहाँ अंकल आ रहे
सर आज ते लँड अबंडन बिलाचेर तुम्ही मातशें तांकां भरपूर धाडले.
So I have used very clear words what I wanted to say, that this bill is going to be an official land grab by the state. कित्याक हांवें दाखयलां तांकां की पोर्तुगेज कायद्यांनी up to the 6th degree succession ना तेन्ना मागीर land becomes of the state. आणि हांवें सांगल्यार ते पोर्तुगेज कायदे तुम्ही रिपील केला आणि गोंयचो कायदो हाडलो in 2012 and that replaces it and brings the same law. So ani कसलो गरज आशिल्लो to declare it. But why I said that this is a land grab, कित्याक in that section दाखयतात without an order म्हण. So म्हळ्यार तुज फाटल्यान property will be theirs without an order and then you have to prove the negative to get it out of them. म्हणलो कितें तूं कोर्टा वयतलो तूं जाम जातालो तूं भायर आहा जाल्यार तूं हॉटेलार रावपा पडटलो घरान एंटर करपाक जायना आनी तूं देशपेज जावन तूं सोडून वयतलो you understand it? So this is many people from other places are eyeing Portuguese bungalows म्हणटात गोवन bungalows म्हणटात हे सगळे काडून दवरले आनी हे कितें एनिमी प्रॉपर्टीचे कंपॅरिजन केला कोण सायडीन आहलो म्हणल्यार पाकिस्तान आहा आरे फॉरेन पाकिस्तान आहा जाल्यार तूं जाणा पूण रोखडे अटॅक जाले पळय सो एक फावटी ते फ्रीज जाले ते आहा ते बाबडे धांवतात हिंगा थिंगा कितें असले कोर्टान केस हांवें हायकोर्टान चलयला ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ दॅट एनिमी प्रॉपर्टी कस्टोडियन सो आय नो इट and I know what the feelings of the people were. So therefore, I know what will be. तुम्ही आनीक एक पळयला when I asked the Honorable Chief Minister, what do you mean by abandoned property? He had no answer. तो सोदतालो for an answer. So he tried to say it is without hair. I say without hair is escheat property. So you understand everything what he said. I say everything बसला दुसरे सेक्शनाक बसता तेन्ना तूं एशें कितें हाडटा. So then he tried to say, no, I will make that amendment 1 year kotalo and 12 years we will not sell. That is not appeasement. Kita poilo tu foslo ni, tuge bat gele, tuge gor gele. You understand? Think of it. Somebody else, because in that interregnum, the government can allow someone to come and stay in you. Tu atlo chaitolo ani kona tuge goran bidora sato and to bayru. And I think this is very sad, very wicked, and there was no need of passing this legislation in a hurry. You could have allowed a wider debate. I think people could have been called in to see things. Sometimes there are disputes between family members. Because of that, houses are falling. Now, because a house is falling, you can say it's abandoned. Look at it. Dispute going on. Abandoned doesn't mean without an heir. Please remember this. Abandoned, bodo Goan Varta. It's abandoned. So this word can be misused. You understanding? That's why I called it an official land grab.
आम्ही पळयता की गोव्यात खुबशे भायले जे स्टेटीचे लोक गोंयांचे प्रॉपर्टीक दोळे धरून बसले आनी लॉंग टर्मान पळयत तरी तांकां बेनिफीट जातलो कसो दिसता हेजो बिकॉज जेन्ना गव्हर्मेंट ही प्रॉपर्टी घेतले आपल्या हितून आनी दे कॅन सेल टू देम.
तूं पळय न्यूजपेपराचेर नाल्यार इंटरनेटाचेर एडवर्टिजमेंट वॉन्टेड पोर्चुगीज बंगलो वॉन्टेड गोवन बंगलो पोर्चुगीज आर्किटेक्चर सगळे म्हणटात कित्याक तांकां जाय दे वॉन्ट टू लिव्ह इन दॅट हाऊस. I will tell you, I went for an inauguration of one house. It was genuinely a Portuguese house of a Goan, which this family had bought it, with this gentleman had bought it. I think he said to me about 20 years back or some 13 years back, whatever, he bought it some time back. He did up that house very beautifully. I also went for its inauguration, for its opening. I found really beautiful. And next thing, someone sends me web thing, my 200-year-old house. You understanding? These people are not from Goa. They are Gujaratis. They don't stay in Goa. They just came and bought this house. And next thing was you can say a 200-year-old house. I don't have a problem. You never lived here. You bought it with an intention of investing, and one day perhaps if you would sell it earlier or maybe do it up and sell it later, whatever way. Second, I've known on some very famous personalities of Delhi because I've interacted with them who have come like brokers. They buy these properties, they do it up, these old houses, and they sell it to their NRI friends for, I don't want to say 10 times, maybe 20 times over. And that is all dollar money, foreign exchange, you understand it? And the prices go up. And today, what is the rate of land to mark insal zalya? In my own course, I don't know what's the rate of land. Kita, I'm not in real estate, we are not selling land, but to mark insal zalya unena. Because to huing gel zalya, there are so many brokers floating around. The ek price montolo, dusro price montolo. And finally the owner, I don't know what the owner quotes the price. So you see, it's so fluctuating the market. So this real estate has become a big moon. The real estate has become big market, and many politicians, not me, many politicians of the ruling dispensation and some ex also are into this real estate, which is destroying Goa. And I will bring that on the floor of the house when the town and country planning minister speaks, because we all talk about destruction of Goa, and I will also put it on the floor of the house how these people trying to point fingers at others are themselves the biggest land grabbers and they are the people who are into real estate destroying our goal.